Morning, how are you? This is Breakfast with Tim once again. Our menu today features a cheese omelet and grits and a piece of bread that is on the threshold of penicillin. It's been around for about 2 or 3 weeks. So let's see how this omelet goes. I know I spilled a piece, I saw it. It's on my shirt. It's got provolone cheese inside. Not bad. The grits don't look real done. They taste okay. I imagine you could eat raw grits and nothing would happen to you. I've known people to eat potatoes raw. Have you ever seen anybody do that? Grab a potato and eat it like an apple. Strange. I've known people who had to peel an apple in one continuous slice. If the slice broke while they were peeling, they wouldn't eat the apple. People are so crazy when it comes to food. I know I am. I'm obsessed with it. I've never believed anything different. I'm not sure where that obsession comes from. To look at me now, you'd think I've always had a huge appetite eating everything that was put in front of me, but no. As a kid, I was a real fussy eater, picky. My nickname was String Bean because I was so thin. I'm drinking lemonade that I made myself. Just some lemon juice concentrate in a pitcher of water, and then dump in a bunch of sugar, stir it around, and that's my lemonade. You can tell it's the end of the month, or actually the beginning of the month. Still haven't been paid. So where was I? Oh yeah, picky eater. Basically, all I would do is drink my milk and eat whatever meat was being served that night. Wouldn't touch the vegetables. Hated mashed potatoes. Ooh. Couldn't stand them. String beans, corn, squash. Hated it. I had many epic battles with my mother. She'd tell me I couldn't leave the table till I cleaned my plate. So like a little dork, I just sit there at the dinner table from 6 till I burnt the omelet a little bit. I'd sit there from 6 p.m. till about 8 p.m. Stubborn. And finally she sent me to bed. Oh brother. Quite messy this morning. What I really loved to eat as a kid was Old Dutch. onion and garlic potato chips. You give me that with a bottle of Bobby Burns black cherry soda. It's all I ever wanted out of life. Even as a teenager, didn't care to eat. I like pizzas, but my mother didn't believe in buying those frozen pizzas. Never would. Me and Wayne Matsura would save up our allowances. Buy a couple of Totino's frozen pizzas for the weekend. And usually Saturday night I'd spend over at his house till late. We'd watch old movies on TV, usually the Sherlock Holmes films with Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. And then we'd pop pizzas into the oven one after the other and just snarf them down. We never got full of those things. We could have as many as we wanted. But otherwise, I just wasn't a big eater of anything. Till I left home, joined the circus, and what it was, was I had to pay for my own meals. Circus did not provide you with food. Everybody thinks they did. I don't know why that is. They think when you join the circus, you get a free room on the train and you get free meals, and somebody puts your clown makeup on for you. You have a makeup artist that does that, like you're in Hollywood or something. Huh. No way. You pay for everything, including your food. I was making $90 a week as a first of May with Ringling Brothers. And I wanted to save money. I didn't want to spend it. So whatever I paid for, and it was always the cheapest, starchiest thing on the menu, I ate every bit of it. If it came with a piece of bread, I ate that bread. If it came with pickles, I ate the pickles. In fact, I'd look around at everybody else's plate. Whatever they left uneaten, a carrot stick, a piece of parsley, I'd ask them for it and eat it. Because being a clown was it was punishing physical work. It really was. So I worked up a good appetite. I'm trying out a new hot sauce, hot pepper sauce, Grace's hot pepper sauce. It's labeled very hot. I wonder who makes this. Product of Jamaica. Well, that's different. It's a little bit hotter than Frank's, but nowhere near Tabasco sauce. Oh, now I'm reaching the cheese part of my cheese omelet, huh? And the grits are cold. They lose heat awful fast, I've noticed. Excuse me, I'm going to take a big bite here. Too big. My mother always got after me for taking big bites. And I imagine it'll disgust you, but do I care? No. No, I'm not really active anymore. Yet I love to eat. Cheap, starchy food. Grits, pasta, ramen noodles, yeah. Every once in a while I really crave a salad. In fact, some mornings I have a salad for breakfast. That's when I feel very virtuous, having a salad for breakfast. A good friend of mine, Peter Willden, he swears that if you eat nothing but vegetables and fruit before noon every day, that you will lose weight no matter what you eat in the afternoon and evening. I think I'll have to try that someday. Peter Willden. He keeps very close track of his name. He Googles his own name every day to see who's been using it and in what context. So I'll make him real happy here. I'll use his name, Peter Willden. Peter Willden. Peter Willden. I'll write it into the little subject area on this YouTube video so he can find it. Hi, Peter. He's still in Thailand with his wife, Dum. Great people. I've been so lucky in my life to know some really wonderful people. Peter Willden, Bart Seliger, Robert Reed, Robert Strong, Mike Smith, Tim Holst. Oh, I sure miss him. He died a couple years ago. Wonderful people. Did I say Steve Smith? Great guy. I named my son Stephen Vincent Torkelson after Steve Smith. Jim Stedman, did I say him? Jim McCabe? No, there's a guy. There's a guy you can always rely on, no matter what. In the dictionary, under reliability, should be a picture of Jim McCabe. I don't know how I got lucky enough to know these guys. Of course, I've known some other people who were pretty crazy, were crooks. But the only people I've ever known who really wanted to inflict bodily harm on me, who I really would consider enemies, are people in my family. They have really hurt me financially, and in some cases tried to hurt me physically. Go figure. Family, yeah, gotta love it. Excuse me while I burp. Well, I finished off those dates last night as a snack, and you know they're full of fiber, so if you'll excuse me now, I have to go see Mrs. Murphy.